Forensic analysis reveals the vast majority of US First Ladies throughout history were not what they claimed to be. The Great Deception is still playing out today in the halls of Congress, where appearances are crafted, identities are curated, and nothing is quite what it seems. The Illuminati has long understood that to control reality, you must first reverse it. Light for dark, truth for illusion, male for female. This is the hidden language of power, and once you start to see it, you can't unsee it.
Michelle Obama is a man.
Of course. Joan Rivers mentioned it publicly.
No, Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Ok, Michelle Obama est un homme.
Yeah, Michelle Obama is a man, obviously.
Ce qui m'intéresse, c'est pourquoi seulement Michelle? Pourquoi on ne parle pas des sœurs Williams, par exemple? De Beyoncé ou Taylor Swift?
You're making me feel like I'm the man.
De Grims, l'ex de Musk? Ou de son fils ouvertement trans? Ou même de sa mère? Pourquoi on ne parle pas de Kamala Harris et de sa fille? Il sélectionne des cibles précises pour créer la confusion, mais c'est aussi du dévoilement progressif. Il teste votre réaction en introduisant ces concepts, jusqu'à que ça ne choque plus personne. Impensable hier, normal demain. Ce n'est pas une exposition, c'est une programmation. Et il décide du rythme auquel la population doit accepter cette réalité. Et maintenant, Brigitte Macron.
On the fact that Brigitte Macron, the current First Lady of France, was born a man.
Emmanuel Macron et Barack Obama, sont-ils vraiment gays?
When you start tracing the symbols, the timing, the repetition, it stops looking random. The same patterns emerge again and again, across decades, across empires. This isn't chaos, it's architecture. A blueprint for control, hidden in plain sight. Did you know the Talmud permits sex between adults and young children? It's all there in plain sight, written in black and white, over and over again.
Book, Israel, Our Duty, Our Dilemma, I detail how Judaism was corrupted by the occult and immoral practices of Babylon. Let's touch very briefly on just one aspect of such depravity, pederasty, or the sexual molestation of children. Today, the greatest rabbis of the Talmud would be locked up as child molesters. Pederasty was deeply entrenched among the most respected Talmudic rabbis. It was taken for granted that the local rabbi could acquire a baby girl at 3 years of age as his sex toy simply by raping her. Here are several passages from many in the Talmud granting such permission. In Nida 45b, a woman asks, "Master, at what age may a woman marry?" "At the age of 3 years and 1 day," he told her. A girl of 3 years and 1 day may be betrothed by intercourse. Rabbi Joseph said, "Come and hear. A maiden of 3 years old and a day may be acquired in marriage by coition. When a grown-up man has intercourse with a little girl, it is nothing." The footnote to this passage says, "Tears come to the eye again and again. So does virginity come back to the little girl under 3 years." Although the Talmud forbids homosexuality among adult Jews, sodomy with small boys is permitted. Leviticus 20:13 forbids sexual relations between men. The Talmud, however, defines a boy under 9 years of age as a minor, not a man. He is excluded from the biblical prohibition. Since the boy is not sexually mature, the Talmud teaches, he cannot throw guilt upon the rabbi who rapes him.
And if you think it doesn't matter, think again. The cultural impact reaches across the world. The roots of modern psychology, the ideas that reshaped how the West thinks about morality, family and desire, can be traced back to Freud. And he was the son of at least 13 generations of rabbis dating back to the 13th century. It gets even more insidious. The transgender agenda didn't appear out of nowhere either. It's been part of a long deliberate cultural shift. Long before today's identity chaos, the seeds were being planted in philosophy and academia. Hollywood amplified it, and now the ideology has conquered nearly every corner of liberal society. Sounds too outrageous to be true? Look closer. There are 6 genders in the Talmud.
There's 6 sexes, genders in the Talmud with many mentions. Let's get into what they are. There's Akeva and Zakar, the two here as female and male. Androgynous for an intersex person with both female and male sex characteristics. Doomed to a person with obscured or unclear sexual characteristics. Halo needs someone assigned female at birth, but who expresses male characteristics later in life. Sorry, someone assigned male at birth, but develops female characteristics later in life and or has their sexual organs removed. Saris and Eloni often are described as infertile, and while life has lots of rules, don't let binaries be a hurdle to loving yourself or exactly you.
Is it starting to make sense now? The normalization of paedophilia, the glorification of gender confusion, the relentless erosion of moral boundaries in the West. None of it happened by accident. It's been carefully seeded for years. Through Hollywood, pop culture, academia, and the media machine. The same forces that sold us open borders and progress at any cost. And now, the results are unmistakable. Collapsing values, disintegrating families, birth rates in freefall. The social fabric is unraveling exactly as designed. And now, the elites have entered their next phase, the endgame. Total domination through surveillance, digital IDs, and absolute control over every aspect of human life. The internet has become their chosen battlefield. The front line in a war for the human mind, the digital soul, and the lost remnants of freedom. If you're using a legacy VPN, cancel your subscription right now. You're under attack. The industry's leading privacy company isn't just tied to political power brokers and global institutions. It's now taking money from the European Union and, wait for it, the World Economic Forum in Davos. The same organizations that draft the digital ID laws, push centralized data systems, and preach trust and safety while watching every click. Proton has taken millions from the European Innovation Council, an EU agency, as well as Horizon Europe, another EU agency. And here comes the kicker, in the fine print, at the bottom of the page, they've listed the WEF as an undisclosed donor. This is where the line is drawn, between the old god that asks you to trust them, while taking undisclosed millions from the WEF, and the new generation that lets you verify it. Legacy VPNs say no logs, they promise they won't track you, but they can. They even admit it in the fine print. And in the end, you're taking their word for it. The new generation, like VP.net, doesn't run on trust, it runs on proof. Built on cryptographic transparency. VP.net doesn't just claim you're safe, it proves you can't be watched, tracked, or traced. In 2025, the stakes are far too high to take anybody's word for it, especially from this crowd. If you're digging into suppressed topics or doing real independent research, promises aren't enough. You need verified privacy, proof that you're truly invisible. Go to vp.net/TPV and see for yourself. It's just $5 a month, a small price to pay for real, verified privacy in an age of total surveillance. The WEF and DC elite are not the only globalist entities infiltrating and compromising the VPN market. Israel has also infiltrated the industry built to protect us. Their goal, the same as always, total access, total control. Netanyahu is now saying it out loud. The battlefield is no longer Gaza, Iran or Syria, it's the internet. And Americans are in the crosshairs.
With the click of a button, you can bring down nations to their knees very rapidly, if you so desire, and if you're willing to take the risks. Because every system can be hacked. Our airplanes, our hospitals, our cars, our banks. Actually, the most important word here is our data banks. They can be hacked.
One of the most powerful weapons, a weapon almost nobody even realizes is a weapon, is sitting on your laptop right now, on your phone. It's your VPN. The question isn't are you being watched, it's how soon until your data is used against you. Sign up today at vp.net/TPV and you can finally stop asking who's watching me. Because the answer is they were, but with vp.net, not anymore. Rejects the globalist agenda, rejects Israel first, expel the spies hiding in your phone, in your apps, in your devices. Go to vp.net/TPV and take back control before it's too late.